adapt. Had to break a couple laws, put my city on the map.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Athletics. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Luis Severino.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Severino kicks, deals to the left side, but it is well foul. Slapped foul. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Severino upstairs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
And that misses. And that's ball two.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Here's a 3-0. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. On the outside corner, it's 0-1. Soler, a former All-Star, hitting third in the lineup. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. One out, base is empty.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
That pitch just misses the inside corner. Now 1-2. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Good solid contact right there, just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked.
Batting fourth.
And now the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. There's a strike. And there's a ball. Two out, space is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball.
Up the middle, Geloff. Third out, and that ends the frame. Mike Trout doing Mike Trout things. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Yusei Kikuchi.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Lawrence Butler leading things off and takes a strike. And a foul ball. And now the lefty. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Now at the plate, Brent Rooker. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
That one outside. And that's ball 2.
2-0.
Way high. That one at the knees for a strike. That one finds the corner and a full count now.
Full count.
Draws the walk there.
First base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting third.
This is J.J. Bleday.
J.J. Bleday.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Rooker leads off first with 1 away. Snap throw to first. Rooker back in on a dive. That one fouled off. And
That's
that's
the ball.
outside. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging. That's the second out.
Well, that's always the key to
Four.
effective pitching is getting
Catcher,
ahead in the count.
Shea
And as a pitcher, it
Langoliers.
really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the
Ball,
strikeout.
no.
Shea Langoliers in
1-0.
now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Fastball is outside.
Rio.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Adele moves under it. Squeezes it, and that's the inning. The A's strand 1. They're down 1-0. Second inning
Leading
set
off
to
for
go.
the Angels,
So in now for the
shortstop,
Angels,
Zach Neto.
Neto. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Swing and a foul out of play. Oh, 0-2 now. Looked like it was a little bit up.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Struck him out without a swing. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Logan O'Hoppe, the
Batting
next to hit for the
catcher,
Angels.
Logan O'Hoppe.
That's outside. Ball 1.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
And it's fouled away.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
One down, base is empty.
2.
And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Yoan Moncada, the next to hit for the Angels. On the corner for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike. Ha!
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. in there at the knees for a strike. That was the sweeper, but it missed. And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-2.
Ball, 2 strikes.
That's towards center. Lede under it. And that is that. Angels leave one, but they're on top 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom.
Kikuchi back to work.
Ball
That's a little bit low.
1 ball, no strike.
A little bit
Ball,
high,
too high.
and the count is 2-0. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
In the air, left field. Ward drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting 6, second baseman.
Zach Geloff up next for the A's.
Who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for the more see.
Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Next
Ball
pitch
2.
is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And downstairs. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
So here's Brown at the plate. And that one ripped into right. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Luis Urias.
Here's Luis Urias. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And a strike in there.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Drops into the glove, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And we're back.
Leading off
Here's
for
Joe
the
Adele.
Angels, center fielder Joe Adele.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And the batter now, Taylor Ward. That one is
1-0.
upstairs. And now 2-0. High fly ball out to center field. Bleday snags it for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder Mike Trout.
Here's Mike Trout. He's already homered here in this one. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
I think it was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. He
Now
hit that ball
the
really
designated
well
hitter,
to deep
Jorge
right field right
Soler.
there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next for LA, Jorge Soler. In there for strike one. Trout on at second with 2 down.
No, that's a ball.
Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Squirts away from Langoliers. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. To the wall, and he can't reach it. 2 outs. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Angels strand one. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for
Now
the
here is
Athletics,
Jacob Wilson.
Shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Everybody favors we can divvy up. You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes.
Outside low, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike. Come on, Athletics. 2.
battling here as he fouls it away. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That one misses, and the count's full. Good job to fight that one off. Liner snagged it first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. Led off the game with a strikeout. That one misses, and that is ball one. Fouled off to the right. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And first offering is fouled off. Just off the inside edge. And now 1-2.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
2-2 on the way. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Trout makes the play, and it's out number 3. Offense held in check there. 3 innings complete. It's the Angels 1 and the A's nothing. Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels.
Nolan Schanuel.
Not even close there. Ball 1.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Line to left. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Now batting,
that was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Neto now at the plate. Ball 1 there.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4.
Yeah.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. First
Ball.
pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
Shanuel, the runner at second with 1 away. This one in the air. Geloff puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Here is Yoan Moncada. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ahoy!
That one missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
In for a strike. 2-2. Runner at second. 2 down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Struck him out looking. So 1 hit is all they get. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Angels 1 and the A's nothing. Bottom 4, here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday.
Center fielder, J.J. Bleday.
That is upstairs for ball 1. Well struck, right field. Trout going back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Swinging a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. Way high with that one. 1-1. And there's a ball. Outside low, and now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that's too high, ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So digging in, Tyler Soderstrom. Fly to left his first time. Fastball for a strike at 95. Way out front for strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that right there is just a
Now
pitcher's
batting,
pitch, tailing
second
away from the hitter,
baseman,
low and away with some good
Zach
action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Geloff measures 6 feet 2 inches, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Oh, 2 now as he swings through it.
He's in a great spot right here, ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
That one almost got him. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's down and in. Now snap throw to first. Langoliers back on a dive. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Angels 1 and the A's 0. Ready now for the 5th inning. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. Severino back to work. And ball 1.
1-0.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. That's inside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Angels.
And next for the Angels, Joe Adell. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. On the ground to third, Urias. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder Taylor Ward.
And here is Taylor Ward. 0 for 2 in this one. Now a fly ball to right center. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Foul ball there. Two on, 1 out. And a foul ball. And that's in the dirt. 1-2 to count. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Now here is Jorge Soler. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Definitely
One
a
ball,
frustrating
no strike.
day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one back, and it's gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. It's 4-0.
A fastball might be the most satisfying pitch to hit a home run, and he did it with a pitch outside the zone. Impressive. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Luis Severino is done, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching. for
Michel
the Athletics.
Otañez gets the ball
Number
now.
47.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So 2 down. Nolan Shanuel getting ready to hit. First
Ball.
pitch misses. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across, and we're at the top of the 5th. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1.
One strike.
Hit in the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Now batting. Shortstop, Zach Neto.
Zach Neto, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that is out of play. Next offering is fouled back. High fly ball out towards left center. Brown sizes this one up, and that is that. Angels add 3 on this inning. Now the left fielder,
Athletics.
Seth Brown.
Left fielder, Seth Brown.
Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone.
0-1.
You know, these A's need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's
No
just
ball.
not happening
2
for them
strikes.
so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now, a little bit of a questionable call on that fastball right there. It appeared to miss
Now
off the
batting,
outside
third
just a little bit
baseman,
according to the
Luis
electronic
Urias.
strike zone, but that's the type of location where you kind of have to understand that it's close enough to where you don't want to put the fate of your bat in the hands of the umpire. He did, and he got burned.
And now Luis Urias.
ball.
That's too low. 1-0.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
That misses the zone. 2-0.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
1 down, base is empty. Pop foul out of play off to the right. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he
Now
likes to
batting,
shoot the ball the other
shortstop,
way, but that
Jacob
time,
Wilson.
a little anxious.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. 0 for 1 so far. And that drops in for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That's off the mark, and the count 1-2. And that's outside. And that one is lifted in the air. Adele in position. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the power hitting catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
2-0 to count.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember
strike.
to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And that's way high. And now 3-1. Late with the swing there.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Now batting, 3rd baseman.
And now Yohan Moncada. 1 for 2. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Ball. 1-1.
Outside low. 2-1. Sliced hard but foul. One down, base is empty. Now this is in the air down the line. Brown calls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, 2nd baseman, Luis
2 down,
Rengifo.
base is empty. Luis Rengifo digs in now. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. In the air, out towards right center. Lede makes the play, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. Top of the order, due up in the home half of the 6th. Angels 4, and the A's nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler. The pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Hans Kraus getting ready to go. Quijada also throwing. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Rooker in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Ward hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting the center fielder, J.J. Bleday.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the A's, J.J. Bleday. That one outside, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
The Angels leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one is in for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Grounds one to short. Neto gets it to first. That's the 3rd out. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. And first offering is fouled off. Otañez, the tall righty, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. That one missing inside.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside. And here is
Up next
Taylor
for
Ward.
the Angels,
0 for
left
3
fielder,
in this
Taylor
one.
Ward.
Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one pushed foul. That's way outside. And the count is 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fast.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side and the on the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Next offering is down low. And that misses off the outside edge. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Well, that's the
Now
money
batting,
maker right
the first
there.
baseman,
2 strikes,
Tyler
slider down and away
Soderstrom.
from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Soderstrom
down
lays
low.
off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Next
That's a
offering
strike.
in there for a strike. Strike 1. One down, base is empty. In the
2-2.
dirt. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Athletics down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
2 down, base is empty. Zach Geloff now at the plate.
Who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah.
That one's in there, 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs. And misses inside.
You got this.
That one hit to right. Trout. He makes the grab. And that'll do it. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 8th inning coming up. Angels 4 and the A's nothing.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
A's,
and a new arm on the mound to start
number
the 8th.
67.
Grant Holman.
Grant Holman.
And now the
Leading
designated
off for
hitter for the Angels,
designated
Jorge
hitter,
Soler.
Jorge
He's
Soler.
already homered in this game. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Hit on the ground to short. Wilson fires to first on the run, and he gets him. Nicely done.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Now, Nolan Shanuel. That misses, and that's ball 1. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
just
Ball
missed.
outside.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Right there, does a great job
Now
of staying in the
batting,
big part of the field.
shortstop,
Man, there are a
Zach
lot of
Neto.
hits there.
And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. There's your strike. 95 of that one. Man at first, one away.
Let's go, green and gold, baby. Let's go.
Line drive and foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Shanuel, the base runner at first with one out.
Let's go, green and gold. Bring 'em home.
Inside,
No, inside.
just missed.
Let's go, green and gold.
Ground ball right
Foul
side,
ball.
and it goes just foul. That's
No.
a little bit low. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual
Catcher,
performance you
Logan
want to
O'Happy.
flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
O'Happy at the plate with 2 away, swings through that
No
one.
ball. 1 strike.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on
Now
and
batting,
2
third
out.
baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit. 1 for 3.
Green and gold. Let's go, green and gold, baby. Let's go. Let's go, green and gold. Bring 'em home.
Just
no.
missed. First and second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Let's go.
Not
2-0.
close with that one, and now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one is absolutely belted. Pops
Round
over the
double.
wall,
We've got
and
time.
that's an automatic double. And a run
Now
comes
batting,
in to
second
score.
baseman,
Well,
Luis
everyone is thinking, Ed,
Rengifo.
would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. And first offering is fouled off. And that one clips the corner.
0-2.
Missed with a changeup. And the count 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got him. Good job at damage control right there. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. Last half of the 8th coming up. Angels 5 and the A's nothing.
Now pitching for the
Back
Angels.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
65.
bottom of the 8th. Jose Quijada.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the
Leading
lefty
off
hitter
for
coming
the
up. I think it's a good move.
Left
I know I never
fielder,
liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Brown in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate.
That's a ball.
Next offering upstairs. There's a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now a great back and forth and that at bat.
Up
He had to play
next
off some
for the
really close
A's,
pitches.
third
And
baseman,
somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat
Luis
on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Urias stands in now, looks at that one inside. And that one pulled foul. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Let's go green and gold, baby. Let's go.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. He circles the bases. It's 5-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. No, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. We knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
Next to hit, Jacob Wilson. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jose Suarez, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Jansen, the right-hander, also getting loose. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Shanuel settles under this one. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. got him looking for the K. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jose Quijada done for the day. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Ben
Angels.
Joyce taking over on the mound.
44.
He's into the game with the bases
Ben
empty.
Joyce.
Two outs, bases empty. Now a chance for Brent Rooker. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. And the first offering is not close.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And there's the strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 5-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, T.J. McFarland.
Now pitching for the A's, number 48, T.J. McFarland.
And now the center fielder, Joe Adell, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one out to right. Butler makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out.
Now batting left fielder Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. Fought off foul. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. Backed off the plate that time. And that one is inside. Next offering is downstairs.
Full count.
Checks his swing. Now to peel to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing.
Now batting right fielder
And now
Mike
batting
Trout.
Mike Trout. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the sweeper misses. And the sweeper is off the plate.
Full count.
Two down, nobody on. Out to short, Wilson. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Well, that's one of those where you
Now
just have to
batting,
tip your cap
designated
because he
hitter,
couldn't have
Jorge
played that one
Soler.
any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
And next for L.A., Jorge Soler. Certainly a factor in this one thanks to his 3-run blast back in the 5th.
Well, definitely one of the most impactful swings of the game. A big reason why they're working with the lead and looking to add to it right here, Boog. I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
McFarland keeping an eye on him. Two outs. Trout on the move. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Just misses with that one. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, 2 outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Shanuel. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two on, 2 outs. Close one doesn't get the call. And 1-1. On the ground. And that's just foul. Trout, the lead runner at second. Soler at first. 2 out of the inning.
2-2.
In the dirt. Right back to him on the mound. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Hard of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. Angels 5 and the A's 2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Kenley Jansen.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
For the Athletics, center fielder, J.J. Bleday.
Bleday stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 2.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
Splits the plate, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
He's 2 outs away. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. And takes low for ball 1. And there's the strike. The Halos leading by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. And it is 2-1. One down, base is empty. And that's fouled off. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, he locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you've got to be ready to swing it. That time he cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
The Athletics down to their last out. Tyler Soderstrom will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Zach Geloff, the next to hit.
I'm just doing me, yeah. I'ma take a pic for them all to see. Catch me on the scene, looking super clean. Tonight we gon' flex. I just got a check. What I spend it on, got it on my neck. Custom made one.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside ball 1. Just missed. Next offering upstairs.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
And a 3-1 on the way. And that's in there at the knees.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
The A's down to their final strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. And there's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting, left fielder.
So up next, Seth Brown. In there, and it's 0-1. With the tying run at the plate, we're in the last half of the 9th inning. There's the strike.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
The tying run at the plate. Lifted to left, and this should do it. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit